Well, let's continue to bring you some gospel sounds on this Sunday. Mmatema Moremi shot to fame as the runner-up in the 2015 editions of South African Idols. She went on to play Violet on Rhythm City. She's also performed at numerous festivals, including Edinburgh Fringe. And Morena joins us this morning just to tell us a little bit about the music that she's going to be performing, some lovely stuff, taking off the Spirit of Praise album, as well as the musical journey so far. So, Mmatema, thank you so much. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you.
Thank you so much.
Let's talk a little bit about this. You know, you're somebody that I call a triple threat. You know, when you're able to do music, you're able to do a theater, you're able to also do, you know, film, because it's not a lot of people that are able to actually, you know, encompass all and the like. But just talk a little bit about where music plays a role now in the talents and in the creative space that you've offered the country so far.
Sure. I grew up singing. I've been singing my entire life. And, you know, with everything that's happening in the country right now, I feel like arts on its own, just art collectively, is one of the things that play a huge role in our lives. You know, when you go through stuff, you read a book, you listen to a song, and then, you know, it helps with dealing with a lot of things that you can be going through at that time. So I am so honored to be one of the people that do gospel music, actually, that we use for comfort mostly, you know, for getting close with God and just worshiping and connecting with other people. And music is also that universal. We get to connect with people. It's a language on its own. So yeah, I'm really grateful to be part of the musicians in the country.
Well, it is a very beautiful creative space, but it requires one to be authentic. Gospel is not, it's not like any other genre in the fact that you're singing about your belief in a higher power. It would be very strange if you're singing about a belief in the higher power and you did not believe in that higher power. How have you found yourself being able to connect, especially in times of difficulty? I always say it's so easy for people to believe when everything is going right. It's the most difficult for people to believe when everything is going pear-shaped.
Having a relationship with God is the start of everything. I got born again at a very young age, and my relationship with Him has always been personal. So I've made it very personal. Like, I've made Jesus my personal savior. It's a decision I made. And I think that on its own, creating that relationship with God and having that relationship with God makes the writing easier, because I know what I'm writing about. I know who I'm writing about. I know who I'm singing about. And for people to connect as well, if they have that relationship, even if they don't know the person I'm writing about, but because I'm talking about somebody I know, it's easier for them to connect with what I'm saying and get to want to know more about the person I am singing about or communicating to them about.
Yeah, because you also do a lot of initiatives that reach out to communities and build stronger families, right? Let's talk a little bit about some of the other work that you do, because I think a lot of times we can see you on television, we know the fact that you've got a voice, but there's other stuff that you do, especially when it comes to helping couples as well.
Yes, I do. I have a foundation, the Mmatema Moremi Foundation. It aims at elevating young women. I believe in entrepreneurship with everything. I actually believe in independence, women independence. And any woman that says, I can do things myself, oh my gosh, like, they turn me on. I can't find a better phrase to use. I love it, I love it. And I think starting the foundation for me was like, it was coming from a point of wanting to have the next bigger Mmatema. You know, people that started from the village. I mean, I started like from, you know, the song started from the bottom, now we're here. Yes, humbly so, humbly so. I started with the song, and, you know, I would want to see more of me coming up through the foundation. So we assist young women in independence, you know, with their careers, what it is that they want to do. We assist them. I have one of the girls actually, oh, she's here. One of the girls that are on the foundation that we've tried to elevate as much as we can in their own respective careers. I also have a movement that I do with my husband. It's called Young Married Fabulous. Being married is a journey. It's a very nice, beautiful journey.
I loved how you moved in your seat when you said
yes.
But I think it's beautiful when you're real about it, because what you do is what a lot of people do is a lot of people will say, oh, it's roses and butterflies. I love him 24 hours, which is not true.
Which you know, I was about to say, then being happily married is something else. And that's what we are advocating for. We are advocating for happy marriages, healthy marriages. And it takes friendship. It takes oneness. It takes us being authentic and true and honest, you know, and having God being at the center of it all. So we wanted to celebrate with other couples and be honest about the things that we go through, not the honky-dory things that we post on social media and making it lovely and those pictures that we post. And we started the movement. We hosted one in February this year. We host one every single year on our anniversary, the 16th of Feb. And we just bring couples together to have a great time, unwind. Like just for 1 second, don't think about our troubles, our fights and kids, and just unwind and be with other couples and have conversations that matter in our marriages as well. So it's something people can also look out for, young, married, fabulous.
Fantastic. Look, we can't wait for that performance that is coming along your way. And thank you so much, as always, for being absolutely beautiful and authentic.
Thank you, gorgeous.
Until we do it again, of course, Mmatema Moremi. She's coming up next. You definitely want to get a performance from her. And, of course, she's going to be grabbing a mic. And then, of course, as you know, remember, she shot to fame as the runner-up of the 2015 edition of South African Idol.